what I like about the OPAL playground is there's like a lot of swings and amazing creations you can make.
Kids get to explore and like play with materials that you don't really get to play with with the playground.
We like to play games and you can make stuff, and it does get a lot of kids active and stuff. I like to play sword fights and explore most of the OPAL playground because there's a lot of creativity and like it never ends. You can just like keep playing and playing, and the next recess just try something else to do.
Once I made this amazing thing like a log that you could like stand on, you can try have fun. Everyone lined up, and we also made a zip line. So there's a lot of creativity to this OPAL playground.
OPAL has rolled out here organically and quickly. Staff, students, and parents are both all very excited about it being here at the school. It gives all kinds of opportunities. You can see behind me there's lots of loose parts for the kids to be playing with in a field that used to be fairly empty of anything except a soccer ball. So it's provided a lot more variety for our students, a lot more opportunity for those kids for whom maybe soccer wasn't their sport of choice, and it's just leveled the playing field in a way that we're all really happy with. The play we're seeing on the playground involves a lot more students of varying age groups working together to be creative and to build. Initially there was that impulse on a lot of the kids to just sort of wreck and destroy, and since then they've got tired of that, and they're really beginning to be creative and to build and to create all kinds of things, swings and zip lines and castles and play cooking stations. Their imaginations are really starting to show.
I've seen the play just open up. Our playground used to have a lot of competitive games or our kids playing on the play structures. Now there's every age group working together to build or to make a path from one point to the other in the playground. It's really opened up play for all students. Those kids who we'd see on the sidelines of the playground are now part of the play and sometimes leading the play.
We're seeing a lot of kids who here to now would have been on their own, wandering away from the crowd. OPAL has drawn them in, and they're now part of what's going on. They're being embraced by their classmates and are part of now a group who are all working together. Everybody seems to find their part and their place in the OPAL yard, and all seem to be very welcome. I think the OPAL philosophy has led to a reduction in stress on both staff and students. Staff feel less necessary to run around saying no, no, no to all the kids who are just being creative and enjoying themselves. And the kids themselves seem to understand that there's a line that they can go to and not farther. Playing safe is our rule on the field. As long as they're having fun, playing safe and including the other kids, everything's a go.
As a school staff, we've worked really hard on assessing risk for play. And we realized that we need to talk kids through those risky moments. We let the risky moments happen, but we talk them through, asking them questions saying, do you think this is safe? Or what will happen if you do A, B, or C? And we see a lot of more thought put into that risk taking.
Schoolyard play always involves some injuries, and certainly the OPAL play yard is no different. We do find, however, that kids are less reluctant to want to rush in for that piece of ice. They want to stay out and finish their play, and so we have seen a decrease in the number of office referrals during the recess periods as kids learn to brush off that little scrape and stay out and enjoy the fun. Certainly ensuring the kids are prepared to be outside in all types of weather has been an ongoing challenge for us. Our parent community and staff have created a clothing library for kids. It contains boots and coats and mitts and hats, so we can make sure that all those kids who come to school who maybe aren't as prepared as their classmates can still come on out and enjoy safely the OPAL yard. So as part of that preparation, the teachers and the students actually prepared a fashion season show where the students themselves generated ideas about what types of clothing would be appropriate to wear in certain times of the year. A runway was laid out in our gymnasium, and all the students came down to enjoy the fashion show for how to dress for the weather.
Getting loose parts has been one of our biggest challenges, to be perfectly honest. We are trying to source things with businesses or community agencies where we can get a steady flow of supplies. Oh, I will get you, kids.
Distract you.
By the way, we're going to Valley Village tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the parts the kids go through quite quickly. So sonotubes and cardboard, lots of fun for a little while, but after a little while they're not much fun anymore. So restocking and ensuring that we have access to a continual supply of these things is a challenge our staff are embracing and our parent community are out collecting every week.
OPAL has given our school a focus. Every single child is involved in OPAL. That means every single teacher is focused on OPAL, and I have seen the school come together on a single issue because we get to focus our attention on one thing. So I've seen the school grow and the school community grow because our focus is on a similar goal, and that is OPAL.